Can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious!
Here's Daggy Boy. Daggy Boy is not expected to run very well, but I've got quite a number of zillions stacked on the nasal organ of Daggy Boy, and I shall be very disappointed, not to mention bankrupt, if Daggy Boy does not come in the victorious position.
Yeah, g'day.
G'day.
How you going, alright? The story? To be perfectly Francis with you, the Dagg party has a policy on everything.
Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, yes.
How are you going to enforce those rules?
With the boot.
Here you go, Dunedin. That's the canopy. Sit down!
Get in behind!
Get out, you rot!
At the moment, that'll be the phone. You can't play around with nature like that, David.
No, I don't live in a cultural desert at all.
How would you rate the quality of life in New Zealand?
Oh, cracker. Oh, hello, dear. Hey, good day at the office? Hey, Dagg's the name. So happy's the place.
Mr. Dagg, what's your position on this current controversy?
Well, my position at the present point in time is that I have reason to believe this is in a class of its own.
Now, frankly, it was appalling. It was totally appalling. Atrocious.
Just a minute, that'll be the phone. I'm not here. I'll ask me to ring you back later, thank you. Sorry about the interruption there.
What's he wanted for?
Well, he's wanted for various things. He's wanted for arson. Did quite a lot of burning last year. And we're anxious to catch up with him in that respect. He did ruin quite a lot in an irresponsible manner.
Non, va te faire foutre. Bigus dicus chez le roi des cons, un moule à merde. Sans les pisses, je déteste ton vilain visage orange.
And, of course, he has done what basically is irreparable damage. So, quite obviously, the issue is a fairly important one.
Now, being an important issue, President Dagg, like many outdoors folk, preferred to do much of his thinking in the great outdoors, especially thinking about important things, such as how to deal with foreign nations that have become wildly corrupt regimes, and specifically in President Dagg's case, he liked to do his thinking in the outdoor office.
Morning, cow! Yeah, not bad, thanks. Horse? Yeah, beauty. And sheep? What, all night? You go blind. Rivet. 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 Yeah, righto, rivet. Hello, Fergie.
And it was in this open-aired environment that the good President Dagg hatched a cunning plan. Some might even have called it a cracker of a plan to overthrow the idiotic and sickening reign of Orange Supremacy.
What kind of penalties, what kind of sanctions do you think the law should have to prevent that happening?
Oh, kick in the head, banishment, things like that. Really, I suppose, a fairly decent pounding by members of the public, members of the average public, the normal, natural public. I have reason to believe, that is to say I've got no reason not to believe, that I've invented a bomb of catastrophic proportions.
Could you describe your bomb? What does it look like?
Well, it looks like a bomb. I mean, a bomb's a bomb. Up the sharp end, you've got the lead, and that bit's going to hurt. Then there's, in the middle canister, there's all these chemicals and things of a highly technical nature, which I can't actually pretend to understand terribly well myself. And in the final, the last canister, there's just a whole lot of other stuff that I found around on the concrete of the milking shed after milking. And I think that last section, if everything else fails, might be a little cracker.
Such a destructive bomb, of course, was a last resort. Frederick, wanting to minimise collateral damage, had several tricks up his sleeve, such as the following less destructive but incredibly effective secret weapon.
Now, I run this place with the boys with military precision. Now, we do have a difficulty sometimes with the similarity of the boys' names, but we tend to get around it fair enough, and basically the place runs very well. I'm not a hard taskmaster, but I do like to be to have my instructions well understood, and to have everybody who knows his job, and he's not going to go and do anyone else's, and no one's going to go and do his. The place runs very, very well indeed, very much like the way that Montgomery organised the army during the war, and one would hope with similar results.
She's going to be a bloody beauty today. Good night for her. She's going to be a beauty. Another good day.
When I first got up this morning, it looked like it wasn't going to be such a good day for it very early on, about 4 o'clock with the sun. You know, beautiful now. It's not a bad day for it at all, you know. It's a good day. I see. Not a bad day for it. Beauty. Cup of tea? Coming along nicely. You want some sugar?
What about you, Trev?
What, all here?
Only half for Trev.
Oh, well, don't stir it.
I'll have coffee, thanks.
Coffee? Yeah, no trouble. Strong?
Yeah, about a spoonful more.
Stronger. All right. Should be fairly strong. Right, what else? Some baked beans? Baked beans? Yeah.
You're riding the horse today, Trev. I thought the horse was crook.
Hey, is the horse crook?
No, it's me pouring the baked beans in. Our work is phone tapping, because all sorts of communistic nonsense gets spoken over telephone. So we tap the phones like this with a special tapper that we're provided with by the Brigadier, and no communistic conversation can sneak through here anymore. This tapping fixes it, apparently. The other device that we've got for monitoring phone calls is the bugging device. Now, here's a bug here, just happens to be passing. We'll use it. Now, what you do is you whip this bit off the phone here. You put that bug in there and you speak to it very nicely. You say, "Bug," you just stay there and listen very carefully. I'll be back at about 4:15, and I'll ask you to tell me everything that's gone through this phone. Thank you very much indeed. You say to the bug, you whip that back on there, and every communistic comment that goes through this phone is monitored by the bug. Give it a couple more taps, tap it just a little bit more, and that phone now is comprehensively protected against communistic conversation. But remember, if you see this, don't tell anyone you've seen it. Do not mention it to a soul, because otherwise your house will be crawling with brigadiers. You might even get put in court. Of course, you won't get convicted. We're not bright enough to do that sort of thing, but you will get put in court. Can be embarrassing. So don't tell anyone you've seen it. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tell you a secret, so get in here. Yeah, this is the secret. I don't want you to tell anybody about this. It's a matter of national security.
And with the Trevs and Trevettes, also Trevs for short, having finished their Daggy-style anti-fascist training, it was time to shake a leg and get the show on the road.
Righto, you guys.
We got a good day for it.
Yeah, g'day. I'd like to book a seat on the big steel bird, please. Dagg's the name.
We got a good day for it. Oh, it's
You can't stay behind all your life. You got your togs? Most of me luggage cleared up.
Something in the way.
Yeah, g'day. Yeah, I haven't seen you for a while. There you go, alright? The story? Hey, Garcon, can I please have another couple of half dozens, or make it a dozen, and a plate full of gum leaves for me cobber? Will that do you?
Fantastic.
Beauty. And can you open the window?
Feeling fantastic. It's a feeling nice to know. Feeling fantastic.
That was quick. It was good, but it was quick. Trev, did you stick that great big map in here?
Yeah, it's over here somewhere.
Beauty, right. What about me big box of luggage? Did you whack that in?
Put it in there too.
What about all that other stuff I'd written down on that list?
Yeah, lots in here.
Beauty. Hey, Trev.
Only got one cup.
I only want one cup. I've only got one mouth.
Oh, here you go.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
It's not bad. It's quite nice tea. What's that over there?
What over where?
Just over there.
That mate there, that is scenery. That's scenery, Trev. That is, yeah. The turn-off coming up, Trev. What are we supposed to do? Right, now get the map out, Trev, and we'll have a look at this situation. Beauty.
Well, do you know where you are?
Well, we're going on the back road to, I'll tell you what, we're not very far from, I wouldn't have a clue, Trev. I wouldn't have a clue.
Come on, where are you?
I'm over here, mate. Where are you?
Over here.
Good on you.
Hang on, what about that map Gav gave us? Can we use it?
No, we can't use it. I already used it. I used it back there when we stopped. I think I'll tell you what the story would be here, mate, would be straight ahead.
Being an appointment at the White House, the good President Dagg had prepared special formal attire so that all the Trevs and himself would be looking sharp for the occasion.
Well, we got a good day for it. Yeah. Good day for it. Good day for it.
There you go.
It didn't take long for everyone to get sick of their formal attire, so they ditched the gross and weighty Epstein suits and carried on in their regular built-for-speed Daggy fatigues with an extra spring in their step. They were all looking forward to a good wash once they were finished, but for now they had important business to take care of.
Righto, anytime you like, lads.
President Dagg burst into the Oval Office, seeing Dopey McGropey, looking confused and, well, not terribly sharp-looking. Frederick took a deep breath to calm himself before giving Nostra Dumbass a Daggy special. Well, Dopey, you were meant to be a straight shooter, but truth is not exactly your forte. So much for calling a spade a spade. You're more likely to call a spade the latest high-tech, shiny new excavator. And crooked, geez, you're more crooked than an alcoholic sheep with a skinful trying to walk in a straight line. Then of course there's your bone spurs. Well, I don't know about them, but you sure appear to have torn the ligaments in your brain, you stupid. And well, things got a little hectic from here, so we've only got the following scratchy recording of what else Fred said.
Get out, you rotten you half-wit!
It's a boom, 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 boom.
Don't you dabble with me, my boy.
Wait, hold on. Let me explain.
Why don't you shut up, you stupid fat idiot?
Get in behind!
G'day. How you going, all right? It's a story.
President Dagg, this has been quite an unexpected and sensational day. How do you think the people and the economy are going to respond to the events of today?
How it's going to affect the economy and what of the future? Well, I'll answer that in two parts. Beauty and cracker.
Yeah. What are your priorities?
What are me what?
Priorities?
Basically...
We'll skip the part about the good president's priorities, of course being his family, the old Sheila, the Trevs, the farm, being president of Aotearoa, New Zealand, and we'll jump to his plan that he delivered at the United Nations the following day.
And now the delegate from New Zealand, Mr. Fred Dagg.
Yeah, g'day. How you doing, all right? It's a story.
At the dawn of the day, in the great southern ocean, when the world's greatest fish was being landed, and the boat they were pulling it into was sinking, and the sea was quite lumpy, and the weather was foul, and the bloke with the map was as pissed as an owl, and the boys called out, "Maui, you clown, let it go!" In the noise, he reached down for his grandmother's jawbone, and he winked at his mates and said, "Boys, we don't know how lucky we are. I've a feeling I have stumbled on something substantial." How lucky we are. We don't know how lucky we are.
Righto, kick it in the guts, Trev. Gumboots, they are wonderful, gumboots, they are swell, 'cause they keep out the water and they keep in the smell. And when you're sitting round at home, you can always tell when one of the Trevs has taken off his gumboots. If it weren't for your gumboots, where would you be? You'd be in the hospital or infirmary, 'cause you would have a dose of the flu or even pleurisy if you didn't have your feet in your gumboots. Now there's rugby boots and racing boots and boots for drinking rum, but the only boots I'm never without are the ones that start with gum. I've got short ones and long ones and some up to me belt. I'm never dressed till I've got on me gum boots. If it weren't for your gum boots, where would you be? You'd be in the hospital or infirmary, 'cause you would have a dose of the flu or even pleurisy if you didn't have your feet in your gum boots. Thank you, music lovers. Please, and the early leader at this stage would appear to be, yes, it is Daggy Boy. He's out by about 3/4 of a length. Go blue Adios, hugging the inner, and in there behind that we've got green Adios and heliotrope Adios. Those two are running neck and neck, and bringing up the rear we've got the favourite, and that'd be Big Hero. They're in the straight for the first time with about 3/4 of the distance left. It's all Daggy Boy at the moment. It's all Daggy Boy. Don't you worry about Daggy Boy. He seems to have withheld that challenge. Travelling, it's all Daggy Boy outside, and it's all Daggy Boy on the inner. Can he hold off the challenge? I think he can, yes. I think he has held off that challenge very well, and he comes around the corner and he'll be going for the judge now. He's going for the judge now, and he's looking very tired indeed. Can he get there? Can he get there? As they go to the line, it'll be Daggy Boy, and it's all Daggy Boy in the victorious position. And all placings have been confirmed.
And yes, ladies and gentlemen, he's done it. He's done it. Victory for Daggy Boy.
Daggy Boy, rock home.
comfortably.
There you go, boys. Go! Now!
Day for it. It's a good day for it. But earlier on it wasn't going to be such a good day for it.
But it turns out to be a cracker! Well, I'm not surprised it's a good day, mind you, because last night wasn't a bad night for it, confidentially. And the bloke on the radio reckons this morning it's not going to be a bad day for it tomorrow either.
Oh, well, look, I got to get out of here and go and milk me chooks.
The views expressed in this program are bloody good ones.
But it turns out to be a cracker! Well, I'm not surprised it's a good day, mind you, because last night wasn't a bad night for it, confidentially.
Encore? Sure, that's a great idea.
No. You gotta understand, dog.
God, how did you do that?
What you do is you wait till you reckon they're about to stop barking, and you whistle just before it happens. And the bloke on the radio reckons this morning it's not going to be a bad day for it tomorrow either.
It's not a bad day for it.
It's a beauty.
It's a good day for it.
Excellent.
But earlier on it wasn't going to be such a good day for it.
Right, get out of the way, lads. But it turns out to be a cracker! Right, I whip it up a cough, Trip. Yeah, beauty. Well, now that we've had a good day, I reckon it's time to conclude that it won't be a bad day for tonight either. There goes your life. Get into it, lads, get into it.
Earlier on it wasn't going to be such a good day for it.
Right, keep up, Trev. But it turns out to be a cracker. And again, lads, and again.
It's not a bad day for it.
Good work, good work.
It's a good day for
Louder,
it.
louder.
Earlier on it wasn't going to be such a good day for it.
Right, big finish coming up. But it turns out to be a cracker.